yo, Chevy, my man. Come on, hey, come on, I be up now. I in love, Rico. Hey, let's go.
Lady Cat.
My dear,
Lady Cat.
I had to come out in the 90s.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be looking like, this is Splash Girls. What are you people up to again? I mean, that's how we shock you every day. We give you things that you're not even expecting, because that's why we are here.
And that's why you watch eSplash.
You know,
for a show.
You know this. You know this. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, start your day by honoring creativity on Poets Day by writing a short poem or reading a few verses to kickstart your inspiration. Celebrating Burger Day, which is today, is one of the easiest, most entertaining, and absolutely delicious celebrations imaginable.
Oh, I'm going to have burger today.
I had a burger yesterday, actually.
So sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And don't forget, guys, better days around the corner. They're called Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and the more you look back, the more you will realize that your past is full of valuable lessons and experiences. So look back at where you came from and let yourself feel proud about your progress.
Yep. You can be a part of the show live from any part of the world via www.tvcentertainment.tv, while also following the conversation on all our socials and not forgetting our fan page at eSplash_TVC. All right, that being said, allow me to introduce myself.
Yes, baby.
My name is Catherine. You know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness. Queen Cat, her royal hotness. Kate Cat, the person of the chocolate, because chocolate caramel, ooh. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and while she's, cruising the Kate Kingdom, my name is Oyindamola, the Olori of Lagos Energy Goddess, anytime, any day. I like to call myself Queen of Spotlight because I put the E in energy and the F in absolutely fabulous. So yeah, buckle up, because when you see my face, you see drama, you see love, you see life, you see excitement, you see energy, and you see everything amazing. And I hope you came prepared, because today's show is packed with loads of excitement as we bring you the hottest updates from the world of entertainment.
All right, people, welcome back to the show. This right here is still eSplash on TVC. Okay, I'm sure people are saying what's going on. I cannot see my face. Let me show you.
It's so bright.
Yes.
Oh, love it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Should I help you hold it?
So, no, it's fine, it's fine. Just take care. All right, guys, it is time for the entertainment news, and we start off with this one. Naira Marley finally speaks out on Mohbad's death. 2 years after the death of fast-rising Nigerian singer Mohbad, Naira Marley has publicly shared his side of the story, insisting he was wrongfully blamed for the tragedy. In a tell-all video released on social media, the Malian music boss recounted how he received the news of Mohbad's passing on September 12, 2023, describing his initial reaction as one of shock and disbelief. I quote, "Someone among us said Mohbad is dead, and I thought they were lying. I thought it was a ruse to blow him up again. I was like, people should be careful what they say. I saw reports saying that he died of an ear infection, and I immediately felt they were lying," end of quote, he explained. According to Naira Marley, he was outside Nigeria at the time of Mohbad's death, yet was quickly accused online as old videos resurfaced, including Mohbad's 2022 altercations and past run-ins with the NDLEA. And I quote, "Next thing I knew, I was trending on Twitter and people started posting old videos. I wasn't in the country. How can I be blamed? I can show you my passport stamped. People started blaming me. I didn't even have time to mourn him properly," end of quote, he said. Naira Marley also questioned the police's decision to arrest and detain him rather than focusing on those who were physically with Mohbad before his death. And I quote, "If we're in the same country, the police would have arrested everyone who was with him 24 to 48 hours before he died. They had no reason to arrest me. I don't understand. People also dug up old videos of him and Sam Larry, but Sam Larry wasn't even in the country at that time," end of quote, he added. Naira Marley revealed that upon returning to Nigeria to support the investigations, he was detained for 2 months at Panti, Lagos, and had his passport withheld, and I quote, "They had no reason to hold me that long in a working country," end of quote, he lamented. Mohbad-born Ilerioluwa Aloba passed away at the age of 27, sparking nationwide outrage, protests, and demands for justice. While an autopsy later linked his death to complications from an injection administered by an auxiliary nurse, many Nigerians remain skeptical about the circumstances surrounding his demise.
Okay, this situation is what Yorubas will call you know, when you fart in somebody's mouth and you put salt, you know, you never know where to turn to in this situation. But at the end of the day, I just hope, you know, the law takes its full course. I hope the police focus on their investigation very well, because I mean, I feel like it's very insensitive to say, okay, this person is right, this person is wrong. At this point, we are at crossroads and we really don't know what's going on. And I just hope at the end of the day, truth is served. Yeah, justice is served at the end of the day. At least now he has said his side of what really went down. Because we've seen so many people come to give their account. We've seen his the person who said it was his cousin. His brother has said a bit. His wife has said her bit. The nurse has also said. Even the person, the driver that said he was one that took them to the hospital. And now Naira Marley has finally said his bit. So I'm sure very soon Sam Larry will say his own part too. Sam Larry to say it too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, talking about record labels and artists, Ricardo Banks admits leaving Maven Records was a premature move. Nigerian singer and songwriter Ricardo Banks has opened up about his exit from Don Jazzy's Maven Records, admitting that leaving the label when he did was a bit premature. The Ozumba and Badiwe crooner, who parted ways with Maven in 2018 after 5 successful years, revealed during a recent interview on the Echo Room podcast that while his contract had officially ended, he may have rushed the decision to go solo. He said, and I quote, "It wasn't a conflict situation at all. I was pretty young and very fixated on what I wanted to do. My contract had actually ended since 2 years earlier. I signed for 3 years, but I allowed it to ride for another 2 years without reviewing anything. When the time came, I just thought, I want to do this now. I believed I was ready, so I embarked on the journey. But as soon as I fully jumped into the outside world, I realized how premature the decision was," end of quote. His candid revelation has sparked mixed reactions online. While some fans agree with his sentiment and believe he might have benefited from staying longer under Don Jazzy's mentorship, others argue that he has nothing to regret, considering the success he has achieved since leaving the label. Ricardo Banks joined Maven Records in 2014 and went on to win Rookie of the Year at the Headies the same year. In 2015, he further cemented his rise with the coveted Next Rated Awards. Do you think, you know, he made the right decision? Well, if he has come out to say that he didn't think he made the right decision, then he didn't. Because there are a lot of people who would leave their record labels because the contract ended. But from what he just said, he stated that they didn't even chase him, and he extended after the 3-year contract. Extended to 2 years again. And at a point, he felt, okay, I can stand on my own. But if you don't try, you won't know. And it's just really crazy because there are a lot of people out there saying, oh, my record label, this and that. But then you see a long-standing relationship with people and their record labels. I feel like and even when they create their own, their subsidiaries or in partnership with their own record labels. And that's the thing. When you know or see people who understand the music business, you want to work with them. So even if you're not under them, you're still in partnership with them. So for him to have said this then, I guess he needs to have a conversation with Don Jazzy. I don't think he wants to go back though. Do you think so? No, not go back, but have a conversation with Don Jazzy. I feel like even if you left, but you left on a good note. Still part of the family. You understand? So yes, you can still, you know, stay under the mentorship, under the umbrella of the Maven Records. I mean, oh well and good. We hope to see more songs under the tutelage of Ogadon Baba. All right, still on the entertainment news. This is amazing. Tupaba's African Queen tops Billboard Best Afrobeat Songs of All Time list. Legendary Nigerian singer Two-Face Idibia, now known as Tupaba, has earned a historic recognition as his timeless hit African Queen was ranked the #1 Best Afrobeat Song of All Time by Billboard. The list compiled by Billboard staff celebrates the top 50 best Afrobeat songs of all time, with Nigerian stars dominating the chart. The list has Wizkid as the only artist with double entries in the top 10, with Ojo Elegba at #2 and Essence featuring Tems at #5. Other notable artists in the top 10 include Flavor with Nwa Baby Ash Remix at #3 and Rema with Calm Down at #4. CK's Love 1TT, the band's Oliver Twist, Davido's Fall, Burna Boy's Yay, and Peace Quest Chop My Money remix featuring Akon complete the top 10. That's what Nigerian artists dominating the top 20. Ghanaian stars Fuse, ODG, and Sarkodie made appearances with Azonto featuring It's Tiffany and Adonai featuring Castro at numbers 18 and 19 respectively. R2B snagged #13 with Kiss Your Hand featuring One Day Cole. Style Plus's evergreen song Olufumi is ranked at #11, while Nice's Gongo Asa holds the #12 position.
Dami Duro by Davido occupies number 14. Yemilade is the highest-ranked female lead artist on the list with Johnny at number 15, while the band Fall in Love is at 16, One Nicole's Bumper to Bumper at 17, and Fino's Fada Fada featuring Olamide at 20 wrapped up the top 20 list. Congratulations to Two Babas, African Queen. Even though now he's saying, save me, save me, save me.
I don't know what you're talking about. This pit like you want to dig by yourself. You will enter. You will enter. But yeah, that's that about that.
Congratulations to everyone that made that list, and I hope that we see more Nigerian songs top different charts around the world.
Love you. Yes.
Okay, well, please, let's move on already. It's time for Social View, guys. Yes, so get ready to release the bad vibes with great laughter as we explore some of the most outrageous moments from the world of social media. Should we go on?
Born ready, baby.
Okay, in the spirit of
Let's have it.
today.
Let's have it.
Shago tweet says, you're putting your future at risk if you don't invest now. And at Jod Babs _responds, my present will also be at risk if I don't hit now.
As at today, 21st of August, is my savings that have been saving me. I know they save again.
Can you imagine?
My savings? Because
wait. Your savings just started saving you. My aunt is saving me since last year.
You know the rain.
My sister.
As I've been saving for the raining day.
My sister.
It's raining already.
It's the rainy day already. So when should I use my savings if not now?
Between June and...
Please, excuse me. Let's move on. Oh, Puff is life. Let me just read what it's about. Mobolaji says, low-key, I feel like this should be served in the cinemas instead of popcorns, right? And you can see the hot puff, very golden brown. Hey!
I want you to pronounce it.
It's puff.
No, continuation.
Okay, so at Temi Tokwe, PR now responds saying, very hot too, so you can have chocolate when the actor and boss are fighting. So let me explain to you guys what they mean by have chocolate. You know when the puff is hot, and you put it in your mouth, and you're about to try, that sound.
But you know, Catherine, I feel like this particular post is for me, because I'm one of those people that will sneak anything into the cinema. Think of it, I've taken the most absurd things into, taking going to the cinema before.
Oi, what's the craziest thing you've taken to the cinema?
Ever going, and I've taken Amala too.
Thank you. I was about to say me, I've taken Amala with Gregory and everyone go to
there's this cinema
and I had my wife's with me in the cinema.
Lady Cat, there is a cinema in Yaba, and just around it, there is a place that they sell Amala. So it was a thing for me. I buy
that
Amala
place that
and I go to the cinema. So like from there to here, and there was time I opened it to the cinema, and somebody looked at it and they were like, and I was like, now wait till you come watch me this. Am I the movie?
My dear, when me and my friends used to go to cinema when we were in uni, we used to go with buffet. You carry this, carry that. We enter, we gather, men mouth.
I know people like you.
Okay, Olori, this one is for you. And
Olori
of Olori says, those of you that are married or in committed relationships, what do you people call your partners, mom? Mommy? I can't call anybody that's not my mom, mommy. And at Mokeji B now says, what are you supposed to call her? Mommy, baby, me. So this is a continuation. So let me move on to the next one. And then Fifi now responds saying, Mommy, I call them auntie or ma. If you are not my mom, I can't call you mom. Mildred now responds saying, so if you call your mother-in-law auntie, what will you call your father-in-law? And then there's now a response from at Yay_tunes who says, Brotherly! I love it.
Honestly, yeah.
Hey.
I feel like I'm too Nigerian for this post because me or anybody that surrounds my mom or that is related to my mom is mommy. That's why I said we have mommy Keja, mommy London, mommy Canada, we have mommy Kotu. We have so like I don't understand how you people have a problem calling your partner's mom mommy.
And then if you're not now too old, like mommy, but you are older than me, auntie.
No, irrespective. You give birth to my partner. You give birth to my partner. No, I mean, if I have a partner in future, I will be calling my partner's mom. In the nearest future.
You call her what?
Mommy.
Mommy.
Or mommy.
Please, let's come on. Please, that is a wrap on today's episode of Social View. My people will be back shortly with our guests. Please don't go anywhere. Hey, come on.
eSplash, giving you the best of music, giving you the best of entertainment, and the best of energy anytime, any day. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have two guests joining us this afternoon, and they are from one of the most talked about film projects that has come out from Nigeria this year, which is To Kill a Monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the show Nollywood actress, drum rolls, Constance, Owoyomi, and fashion stylist Ikechukwu Interesting story. If you guys are wondering, these two amazing people that look very hot. Now, Constance played the role of Madame Aduni, aka Lockdown.
Remember that sexy woman?
The hot.
That used to tell Efe.
I'm sure everything I would say is not sexy on that movie. It's just now that I'm seeing.
It's now you're seeing.
Do you understand? And yes, Ikechukwu styled every single cast on To Kill a Monkey except the two male actors, lead actors. He actually styled every one of them from Constance to
see, don't go let him tell
every
the story.
single person.
Oh my God.
Yes. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to
eSplash.
eSplash. So since she's already talking about Ikechukwu, talk us through the process of styling everyone on To Kill a Monkey, and then how you were called, because there's so many fashion stylists in Nigeria.
Yes.
So when you received that call from Kemi Adetiba, one of the number one.
The number one.
Hey, so please just tell us. Let the emotions flow.
Okay, so I got called like a year or two before production even started, because I did the castings with her. I also helped basically in the process of preparing for production. Nice. And as soon as I got the script, it was a matter of let's prepare character deck. Let's break all the looks down and know what look is working for what characters, something that will help to tell the story better. So it was a great opportunity to be able to work with all of those cast. Amazing people like Stella Damasos, Biba Kitola, Constance, Madame Aduni. I mean, she was quite a beautiful person to work with. So I think we worked with her on our first week on set, and it was, you know how the first week of production is crazy and everything is going haywire, but some of the characters that week helped us see through that we can. She was really good.
Amazing. Okay, so coming to Constance now, I'd like to take it back from how it all started. Now, I know that me and you, we finished from the same school. I read that you finished from University of Lagos, and you studied political science. Now, around that time, you were casted to act in Fuji House of Commotion. That was actually your debut. I mean, really amazing. So I'm going to ask, first of all, how were you able to marry political science? And because I was in FSS, I was in Faculty of Social Science, so I can tell you how crazy it was.
But crazy department is not far from you people.
I mean, exactly. Political science itself, how were you able to marry it with, acting? And how has that shaped into your character?
Okay. As a political science student, it was tough, but school was always going on strike. So it was easy to navigate going for auditions here and there and getting into characters and all of that. But at some point, obviously, I focused on school. And when school was done, I went to work. I had a 9-to-5, but for some reason, my passion for acting kept calling me, and here I am today.
Take it to Kill a Monkey. How was it?
To Kill a Monkey. I heard about Kemi Adetiba's audition, and I played with the idea of attending because there was going to be a lot of people coming. Of course. But eventually I braced up and I attended, and it's safe to say the rest is history.
Yes, it is.
She loved my audition, and here I am today, Madame Aduni.
Okay, so relating with other people, other actors on set, because we've seen a lot of people say, I went on this set and this person gave me challenge, this person, because he's been in the industry for so long. But how was it working with the cast and crew of To Kill a Monkey? And how did you feel when you finally watched the movie? Like the series? It's
safe to say it was easy working with my cast and crew. As an actor, I'm a professional, so I blend in with my cast and crew. I'm not the chummy person that's always, I'm really shy, so I'm always there. If you call me up, let's read, we read, but if not, I'm already in character, I'm just waiting to go. You know what I mean?
Talking about being in character, IK, so a thought just came to my head. So at any point during filming, did you have any major challenge, like a wardrobe malfunction? And how did you sort it out? Because
it feels like they are related on one story.
My sister, because wardrobe malfunctions can happen at any time.
It's inevitable.
Happen to you.
I had one this morning.
Exactly. So how did you deal with that? What was it, and how did you deal with it?
I mean, I'll first say shout out to the entire crew that worked with me, my entire styling team, Isaac, Tomiwa, God's Gift Lukman, and even Damilare. They were just always there to help pick things up. I remember the first week, one of the looks for her scenes, we had done a miscalculation with the breakdowns and realized that there was a new look that was supposed to be not a continuity look. And right there on set, we found a dress turned to a skirt, found a shirt turned, we just found a way and mixed it up. And I remember trying it on one of my team members and saying, okay, this might work on her. Yeah. Because she was filming at that time. And as soon as she came in, I told her, please, so.
Help us.
And she helped you.
And yeah, and she tried it on her body.
Body everything.
It was.
So, Constance.
Yes, please.
You are a very shy person.
I am.
Yeah? I mean, it's very talked about. Not just now. Everybody I've asked about Constance have said, oh, if you meet Constance in real life, she probably will not say a word to you. Now, you acted one of the most outspoken characters in that movie. I mean, you acted one of the most talked about characters, one of the major characters that, I mean, built the plot. Yes. How was it transitioning from Constance to Madam Adjuni?
Okay. I'll backtrack a bit because I remember my friends from high school always saying, that girl that used to walk beside the wall, she's acting. So that's how shy I was. Do you get? But when you know that you have a passion for something, I read a script and I just know how I can bring it to life. Then I know it's my craft. I know I should be doing this. So that's just what I do. So I read the script and I just say, oh, I could do this, and I bring it to life. So let's just say,
okay,
I'm born for this.
Especially want something that is the complete opposite of who you are, your character. Yeah. And then breaking out of character when you're done.
I like to say those are the things that warm my heart the most, because normally people cast me for my looks and everything, but when you cast me for something different, it just makes me charged.
I love it.
Yeah, and I bring it.
Okay, that was amazing.
Brother, you shall say you go feed the kind of
You go do it.
All
right, Ike.
Yeah.
You describe your style as clean.
Very clean.
Authentic. And story-driven.
Yes.
Those three words, they stood out to me. And I mean, we could see it from the fierce look of Idia to the very confused look of, you know, Inspector Mo.
Yeah.
Very confused.
Very, very confused because at some point I'm like... So yeah, what drives you to create the kind of style that you create? I mean, you started since you were a child. What drives you now as Ikechukwu to create the style that you create? So
with every project is different, and for me, with every project, the goal is always to be able to tell a story, interpret the script, pass a message across. And if you're working hand in hand with an amazing director or producer like Kemi and Remy, it is always easy to be able to interpret those scripts. So you read the script, you get inspired, you can pull references from different amazing Nigerian designers who make beautiful clothes that can interpret those stories. I'm a big fan of making sure the Nigerian designers are shown in those movies. Nice. Yes, as much as I want to use the Versaces and the Valentinos, and yes, we can, but there are amazing designers in Nigeria that always produce amazing pieces that tell the stories that are tied to that particular project. So it's easy to just find a designer, like say I'm looking for an amazing dress. I can go to Isaac John, I can go to Yahaya, I can go to Dreyemp, I can go to Wanifuga, amazing brands so all of that is one of the things that always spurs me to say, okay, this is a story, let's get it right. Let's find the right pieces, let's keep it clean, let's keep it authentic so that tomorrow and years back, I mean, we shot 2 years ago, and this film is out now, and it's still relevant to the times. It's about making sure that you create looks that will last. Yeah, timeless, that will last beyond that particular day you're shooting.
And that's the thing with looks. Looks are recycled. Like there are looks that, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, you tell some people that, nah, that's old school. But now everyone's calling it old.
Exactly. Everybody hated the baggy pants. Look at us today. Nobody wants to wear skinny pants anymore.
Crazy. So while we're talking fashion, let me come to you, Constance. Okay. What is your go-to fashion style? And then acting something totally different from what you wouldn't do. Because I've seen so many actors say, if they tell me to put too much makeup, I'm not going to do that. But acting that, an interesting character, how was the fashion for you?
Okay. My style personally is comfortable and chic. Yeah. But transiting to a character like Madam Adjuni, I loved it. I don't get to wear boo-boos often. I don't get to wear free clothes often. So, hey, I embraced it. And, you know, there's some characters that once you put on the attire, the makeup, the wig, you just embody the character.
I feel like
more.
It's true.
You get what I mean? So.
You forgot to add that you don't get to say lock the door many times.
If I say more, I'll talk.
Talk about All right, back to Constance. I want to find out. I mean, this particular role, this particular character brought you out.
Yes.
And it was very different from the generally accepted character.
Yes.
Do you understand? So, I mean, there are many times you would be given roles that would test your boundaries.
Yeah.
How do you manage situations like that? Because, this locked door situation is not anything very cute like that. So how do you manage characters that, you know, step on your boundaries, that question your boundaries as an actress?
Sorry, especially when, you know, the average Nigerian will watch a movie and that's how they see you out there.
And they will judge you.
And they will judge you.
And judge
So
you
even when they see you out there, they're like, Madam Aduni, what's your husband? No.
Make I go lock door.
Exactly. So how do you do that?
As an actor, I've gotten used to the fact that people like to carry what you acted into real life.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter anymore. That means I played the character so much that it's believable enough. So that's okay. I embrace it. I mean, I went to a restaurant the other day and one of the staff said, I don't go on get boss like you. I say, myself, I don't want to employ you. Yeah.
See,
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You don't be my spec. You don't feel locked up for me. So it's I won't take you to. Yeah.
Okay, so what should we expect from you both in the nearest future?
The music projects already that I worked on that are yet to be released that are coming out. I can't say too much because of, legal issues.
Yeah,
Okay, what about you, Constance?
Yes, I also have a number of movies that will be dropping soon, sometime this year and some next year. So look out for me.
Okay, so your social media handles so you can be followed.
Okay, my social media handle is Constance Oweyomi.
Mine is
everywhere.
Ikechukwu Orum, and my brand is the QR brand.
The QR brand.
love
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It was really amazing.
Yes,
I mean, we hope to do this again.
Oh, please.
Next project
Let's do
and
this.
another project.
Great
again.
to have you guys.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's that we can take. Like I like to say, time flies when you're having so much fun. And today was a total example of fun. Like I've said earlier, tomorrow is Friday, just one day to the weekend. So hang in there. On behalf of myself, Ikechukwu, Constance, and the beautiful, beautiful Lady Cat, we say bye-bye.
Bye, guys.